Hello everyone, I'm Medhavi Srivastava and I had been working on the project Support for Extended Operations in Fire under the mentorship of Varun Gupta and Ian Bachler. This project is a part of the Fire 2 module of OpenMRS. Extended operations serve as stored queries where there is some logic built into the semantics of the operation itself. These operations aim at reducing the searching overhead of the OpenMRS clients. There were four main objectives of this project, namely, adding the support for the last N and last N encounters operation on observation, and the support for instance level and type level everything operation on patients. The last N operation. The last N operation is used to fetch the most recent N observations for a subject or patient. For example, retrieving the last 5 temperatures for a patient. It takes four parameters, and all of these are optional. The patient or subject, which holds the value of the patient ID, max parameter, which holds the value of n, and we have the category and code parameters. In case of a tie, when the effective times for more than one observation are equal, both will be returned. Therefore, more observations may be returned than is specified in max. The results of the last in operation are grouped code-wise, and within each group the resources are in a non-increasing order of effective date times, and the count of distinct effective date times is up to n. Let's look at an example. Here we perform the last in operation for a patient with the patient ID specified in the subject parameter. The value of n is specified in max as 2, and we want the observations for two codes, which actually correspond to respiratory rate and weight. This is the response that is produced. In the response, all the observations belonging to one code are in a contiguous manner. So, if we have the observations for the respiratory rate and weight, all the observations belonging to the respiratory rate will be first, followed by those of weight. And the vice versa order is also possible since there is no specification on the order of codes. In case there is no patient ID specified, the last in operation will be performed on all the patients, and if no max is specified, the value of n will be considered as 1. The last n encounters operation. The last n encounters operation fetches all observations matching the most recent n encounters corresponding to the specified patient resources. It takes the same parameters as the last in operation. The last in encounters have a similar logic to last in operation, but here, instead of getting observations based on the observation effective date times, we have to get the encounters corresponding to the top in encounter effective date times when sorted in non-increasing order. So the sorting is actually performed on the encounters. And finally, we will get the observations which correspond to these encounters and filtered based on the category or codes if specified. This is an example of the last and encounters operation. The URL of the last and encounters operation is similar to that of the last and operation, just the operation name is different. It also produces a response which is similar to that of last in, but there is no specific order of resources in the response of last in encounters. The everything operation, when performed on patients, is used to return all the information related to one or more patients at once. It takes two parameters, ID, which holds the patient ID in case we want to perform the everything operation for a specific patient, and the count, which holds the value of the desired page size. If the count parameter is not specified, all the resources are returned in a single page. That is, no pagination is done. So, with the help of everything operation, we get the information about the resources which are referred by the patient resource and those which refer to the patient, as well as the patient resource itself. This is an example of the instance level everything operation on patients. It produces this response. As we see that the count of the included resources are also taken into count while calculating the total, and all since there was no count specified, all the resources are in a single page. This response has the patient resource as well as the observations, encounters, medication requests, allergy intolerances, service requests, diagnostic reports, and procedure requests, which refer to the patient specified in the URL. This is a request where the count is specified, and from its response, we can see that pagination has been done and the link to the next page is given. This is an example of the type level everything operation on patients. The working is exactly the same as the instance level, but instead of performing the operation on just a specific patient, we perform the operation on each of the patients. And we get this similar response with the resources linked to all the patients. So these were the things that I worked on during GSOC. I am grateful for the support from the OpenMRS community and my mentors Varun Gupta and Ian Batcher for helping me successfully achieve the objectives that we set out for. Thank you.